Hi, let's cook lunch together. One of my very favorites for when I camp and go on adventures. And we're going to do it in the camper, which I almost never do. I don't want my camper to stink. I don't want my van to stink. And so I have a product today that may be able to prevent that. And it is the Aobosi Portable Range Hood. So we're going to unpack it here together and see what's in here. Today for lunch, we are having steak fajita rice bowl or steak fajita rice. Wow, that's bigger than I thought. So this doesn't need to be only for camping. This can be used in a normal kitchen, in your house. If you don't have a range hood, sometimes the microwaves, are above the counter and they don't have them. Okay, these are filters. Disposable filter, how to use. Remove protective Velcro. That's this. Attached to the edge of the filter. Dispose of the filter after use. And here's the cord. And I'm going to be plugging it into my power bank. So we'll get this all set up and we'll show you what's for lunch. See that little lip right there? That goes in that bottom hole. And then you push it up like that. And then it fits in there and those magnets catch. So that's how you put that on. So this little drawer in the back is actually an oil catcher. So if you're filtering a lot of oil or grease, that will catch it. I don't have it plugged in, but you can see the on-off switches here, and then it has 3 speeds. That's on the back. So I'm going to turn that back around. I'm going to plug it into my power bank. I am going to get my lunch ready, and then we're going to see how well this works. There's where the plug attaches, right below the control panel, and then I have it plugged into my power bank. Okay, so normally when I cook with the butane stove, I do it out on a picnic table, or I use something else. Like I will sometimes use this heated lunchbox just to heat things up in the car when I'm driving, because I don't want my car or anything to smell bad. So I'm kind of excited about this because there's sometimes that you really just want to put stuff on a stove and heat it up. So before I turn this on, let me tell you what we have. I have some frozen, already grilled steak. I'm going to show you the brands. I took pictures of that before. It's still frozen, and I cut it in a little bit smaller pieces. I have some sliced baby carrots. I really like to use matchsticks carrots because they're already cut up and they travel well and everything. And then I found this fajita rice the other day, and it already has green and red bell peppers in it. So I normally add bell peppers. I like red and orange especially. And onion. I don't have onion today, but I do have some Trader Joe's onion salt that I'll be using. I will also be using some garlic. So I'm going to get it nice and stinky in here. Oh, let me turn this on first. Okay, so that's medium. And you can really feel it pulling out too. So, all right. Okay, that can was empty, so that was anticlimactic. There we go. There we go. Hope you can see the flame. So I never can get the butane to cook on low or medium. It always seems to go pretty high. So even more of a reason to have this in here. So I'm going to start with the carrots. If I had real peppers, I would have started with those too. Turn this back on. I'm going to go ahead and add the steak because it's frozen. And then we really want to get some steam going to see if this is going to work. So I'm going to add a little bit of water to it. And I'm also going to add a little bit of Better Than Bouillon beef flavored. I love this stuff. I cook with broth a lot, and it's really hard to bring a big carton of broth with you on the road. So I like that it's small. It doesn't take up much space. Okay, I'm going to move the camera to see if we can see the steam blowing out because I see it from where I am. I hope you can see that steam. I see it. See, you can see it being sucked right in there. That's good. I'm going to add some garlic, make it stinkier. Oops, that was a lot of garlic. And some onions. That's what I get for doing it left-handed. Let's add a little bit more water, make it nice and steamy. So I don't like bringing raw meat with me on my trips, even though I do have a fridge freezer. I don't like dealing with raw meat a whole lot anyway in my house, let alone on the road. So when I find things that are pre-cooked and frozen or pre-cooked and just refrigerated, I really like it. And I also do a lot of pre-cooking before I leave the house. Man, I hope you can see all that steam going up in there. It's doing a really good job of sucking it out. Kind of hard to see, but I can definitely see it going right in there. So I'm going to let that cook down a little bit until the carrots get softer. Smells good. I didn't have breakfast today. I'm getting hungry. Now, if I had some mushrooms, I would add mushrooms to that too, because I really love mushrooms. Okay. So busy trying to get the camera where you can see the steam that I'm about to burn it. So I'm going to take this out now. And I'm going to add a little bit of water. This rice, these rice packets are really cool. I get these a lot. Not this flavor. I've never had this flavor before, but I get this pre-cooked rice a lot for the road. And of course, they're made to be microwaved. So when I cook them on the stove, I do add a little bit of water just to help soften it up a little bit. And because I love butter, I'm going to add a little bit of butter too. Yeah, I should have squished that up a little bit better. It's about to boil though. I can hear it. I need a stiffer spatula, I think. Yeah, this is definitely not anything I would have cooked in here without this fan, without this range hood. You know, now that I think about it, there's some things in my house that even though I do have an above the stove range hood, it wouldn't hurt to have a second one. I cooked a seafood dinner for my family who was visiting one time for my grandkids. They wanted to try crab legs for the first time, so we had crab legs and shrimp and all kinds of stuff. And I had to literally scrub the walls like a week later because the whole house just reeked of seafood. I sure hope you can see the steam going in there. It's really, really doing a good job. It's not even coming up here. It's just going straight in there, which I guess is what it's supposed to do. So that's pretty cool. Put some more water in there so you can see more steam, hopefully. Yeah, shut the door a little bit so hopefully you can see the steam. I just don't think it's working that well with the camera, but I assure you the steam is blowing right in there, which is a good thing because I sure wouldn't want my ceiling to smell like peppers and onions and garlic. All right, so let's plate this up. This is going to be more than I can eat, but I like leftovers. So there you go. And even now the steam is going in there. That's funny. But that's what it looks like. I think this thing really did the trick. I'm going to leave this on just because I want it to continue. Because I want it to continue to take the steam out of here and the smells out of here. So I'm going to leave that on. I give this an A. I think it worked great. It did exactly what it said it was supposed to do. And there's so many uses. So because I kind of have a makeshift kitchen with my portable stove, it's just fitting that I have a portable range hood. So I'm very grateful, and I think it's a good thing. Let's do a little taste test here. Mmm. Mm. Yummy. That's how you make food in the camper. So I just want to show you how many watts it's using. If you are in a house, you don't really care, but if you're in a camper or a van, you do. And as you can see, it's on medium and it's pulling only 20 watts. So that's pretty cool.